everybody, my name is Rookzer and welcome to another video. This is the third challenge in the Throw Photo Challenge. And what we're going to do today, besides dancing, is less is more. I forgot to tell y'all in the last video, maybe, I don't know yet, whether or not, or what the next challenge was, and I apologize if I didn't. We're going to do a challenge today. So less is more. It's another interpretive one. I thought about taking some Cheez-Its, or just one, putting it on a black surface and just putting it like down there in the corner or something. Thought about that, but I was like, no, too ballsy. But I have another idea. Something I can do that will incorporate something else that I like doing. So the key to photography is, if it's a passion, it's doing something that you like. And there's not one person who only likes doing one thing. Like me, for example, I like working on my computer, I like making videos, I like doing photography, I like playing music, I like playing with RC cars, I like playing video games, I like a whole bunch of stuff. Now, some people may only have 5 or 6 things that they like doing. Me, I have a plethora of things that I like doing. So we're going to incorporate something else that I do, or that I like doing in a video. So that's going to be music. I like playing guitar, I like playing drums, I have guitars hanging up on the walls. So I'm going to set up the stage here. It's going to be another video shot right here in my studio. I'm going to set up the stage and I'm going to try for a photo that's going to incorporate my Les Paul. And we're going to see how shiny and how minimalistic we can make this look. Because I've already got some ideas coming around in this chrome dome up here. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so I got my table set up and everything. Before I get started, I actually need to clean the guitar because she hasn't been down in a while. She's been hanging up on the wall because I just haven't had time or anything. So I want to make sure to get all the dust and gunk and stuff like that off. We're just going to kind of shiny her up some. Now this guitar here does not have a name, but it is my favorite guitar out of all the ones that I own. And that's including, because I still have the acoustic, which is the one that I learned to play guitar on. Windex probably isn't the best thing to use on a guitar like this, but you know, what's it gonna hurt, right? There we go, I think we're good to go. And pretty. Now I know I've got these sitting here, it's just to protect the back of the guitar, but we're not gonna need that in the photos. So I'm gonna get my camera over here, and the camera that I'm using is the same as I always use, a 6D Mark II, and I'm gonna be using, I might switch over to the 70-200 and see what I get out of that. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I want some dramatic shadows. I took a couple shots with the constant light, didn't really like it too much, so I'm gonna do something that's kind of dangerous. I'm going to hold this flash handheld, which is wired, and try to get some low power that should be fun. Let's see what we get. Luckily, I can use this little mount down here as the handle. So I might composite these too. Oh, can't do that. I'm liking some of these. They're really turning out pretty good. And I'm actually, I like that. So, let's put this up. I'm going to break everything down and we are going to import these into Lightroom and see what kind of fun stuff we can come up with. Alright, so I've actually, well, I didn't just wake up because you can see it's 1:45. But I decided yesterday, as soon as I got ready to do this part, my son, which I don't get to see as often anymore because of my truck, wanted to play video games with me online, so that comes first. So instead of doing this yesterday, I'm doing it today. It also allows me to come in with a fresh mind, so sometimes whenever Death Wish coffee, whole bean, slow pour, So a lot of times with photos, you kind of want to, whenever you're doing them for a client, you don't want to go do the shoot, come home, edit them, and then send them out. Usually what I do is I'll do the shoot, I'll come home, I'll copy them over, make sure they're in their folder and everything on the computer and backed up and everything. Then I'll do other stuff. I'll go play, I'll go do whatever, do another shoot, something like that, something to get my mind away from it. Then I'll come back, like the next day or 2 days later, I'll edit them with a fresh outlook, a fresh mind. I'll get through that edit, I'll save the project. I won't ship them then. I usually go through 2 rounds of editing, usually a 3-4 day process before I even think about going ahead and giving them to the client. That's one thing that takes photographers a long time to do, because I'm not the only one that does that. So anyway, let's get into these photos. I did go through and redo the shots. I used a different light so that I can move it around some more. As you see here, I'm holding the light back here mainly because I'm going to cut all of this here to where I get this outline, this detail. I probably won't even use this one. I'm just looking for, oh, here it is. I put a white backdrop back there so I could see where my lines are and get a proper cut. That being said, let's go in and do this edit. So here I'm just looking for the details. If you notice, you can see the zeros, kind of what I was going for. I put my guitar way out of adjustment. I may not be doing a composition today because some of these are just as dramatic as I wanted without having to, I may be able to throw a filter on this and just go with it. Alright, so what I'm looking at as far as editing these photos is I'm actually looking to mainly focus on the knobs. That's why the focus is right here on the knob. And then just kind of, you know what I'm looking for, you know what I'm looking at, and just to give your mind an interpretation of what's going on in the photos. And I'm going to explain that further in the live stream. I don't want to give y'all too much, because you know. So this in here, I'm gonna play with a little bit of black and white possibilities. Don't know if I'm gonna go with it or not, but the first thing I like to do, especially ever since I figured out how to do it, is I like to go ahead, do the convert to smart filter, and then run a high pass on it. I like going a little over the top, so I'll go 25, and then I just like to see what it looks like to see if I, you know, have to make any touch-ups or something.
All your snaps just came through. I used my Harry Potter book this morning too.
Alright, so this is a strong possibility. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish editing up here, and then I'm going to see what else I can come up with. But this is going to be a strong possibility for the shoot, and we'll see what happens. So reveal in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I've finished up all the editing. I actually did do a composite, but I'm going to go over how to do that in the live stream this Saturday at 9 o'clock p.m. Not at night. So after any Sunday workers get off work, save the 3rd shift and 2nd shift goes. And yeah, right before everybody goes to bed for work on Monday. So yeah. So the shot that I decided to come up with, you all saw I took pictures of my Epiphone Les Paul traditional or whatever, but I love that guitar. It's a fantastic guitar. I love the sound of it. It's crispy, and yeah, it's an amazing piece of work. So I love the starburst or the sunburst color on it. So that kind of inspired this photo along with the knobs. I'll explain that in the live stream. So the shot that I ended up coming up with is right here. So as you can see, I put a reflection on there. The less is more does not necessarily mean it's a picture of a little something. Open your minds so you'll understand it, and I'll explain it in detail in the live stream. as well as, like I said, how I went over this photo and everything like that. So, to see a full res picture, oh wait, ThrottleLock's is right here. So, ThrottleLock's picture, my picture. Let us know in the comments, as well as right here, right here, I hope I'm right, on which one you like the most. So, do you like my photo or ThrottleLock's photo? Which one do you think better represents less is more? So, that being said, our live stream is going to be this Sunday, 9 o'clock. The voting poll right there. Let me know why in the comments below. Check out the way ThrottleLock come up with his photo. Link to his videos in the description. Hop over to his channel, throw him a sub, hit the notification bell on both of our channels. That way you know when we put up these videos. These videos, if you don't already know, come up at 10 a.m. every Monday. The live stream, Sunday, 9 p.m. We go over everything, we punish the loser, and at the end of the challenge, one of us has to tattoo the other one's YouTube channel somewhere on their body. I know ThrottleLock had mentioned butts, but I'm not tattooing anything on my ass. That being said, I appreciate everybody watching this video. Appreciate all your love and support. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share these videos out with all your family and friends, and as usual, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace! Also, I want to let you all know, I forgot to tell you all last week what this week's challenge was. Next week's challenge is going to be framing your photo. My interpretation is going to be framing the photo within the photo. Hey, his photo, my photo, outro.